In recent weeks, new reports have confirmed what the American people had witnessed for 4 years, that President Biden was in serious decline while in office and struggled to fulfill his duties as President of the United States. Now, to cover all this up, a small group of close aides and family members, including Hunter Biden and First Lady Jill Biden, reportedly made decisions on behalf of the former president while shielding him from the public eye. Even President Biden's cabinet secretaries struggled to reach him. And I'm quoting one secretary here. There was clearly a deliberate strategy by the White House to have him meet with as few people as possible. That's according to a cabinet secretary. Another one said that the president could only, and I quote, give you 4 to 6 good hours a day, end quote. Everybody knows that you cannot work 4 hours a day and be out of Washington, D.C. 40% of the time and be the leader of the free world. Mr. President, that is impossible. While members of the Biden administration are finally speaking out, for years, many of my fellow Tennesseans and I have watched as we saw then President Biden appear to be unfit to serve in the most demanding and powerful position in the world, and yes, we have been concerned. Yet, when we raised the alarm, Democrats in the media called us conspiracy theorists and dismissed video evidence of President Biden's decline as cheap fakes. The latest reports confirm that Democrats in the media covered up the former president's decline, but they also point to a much bigger issue: who was making decisions in the White House while President Biden was tucked in and asleep. Over 4 years, the Biden administration enacted thousands of new regulations that are costing the American people $1.8 trillion a year. Who made those decisions? He appointed 235 far-left judges to the federal bench. Many had never been a judge. They had no judicial experience. They had never clerked for a judge. They were activists. And abused the president's pardon power to protect Biden family members and free violent criminals. Yes, those last-day pardons, it appears he signed only one. That was the one for Hunter Biden. And because most of these actions were signed with the auto pen, Biden may not have been aware of these actions. That would mean that for 4 years, a small group of insiders were making decisions in the president's name. It was a direct attack on our nation's constitutional order. Every single American deserves to know who was running this country while he was in office. That's why earlier today, the Senate Judiciary Committee held a hearing on a Biden cover-up and heard from constitutional scholars who outlined the legal implications of having a president who was absent from his job. This is just the first step in uncovering the truth, and we are going to continue the push for transparency and get to the bottom of the issue to ensure something like this never happens again.